definition of a super team is a team that has three proven number one superstars in their prime, and which they did have with Miami with Bosh, Wade, and LeBron. Um, on the Cleveland
2016.
team, that wasn't a super team because I don't consider Kevin Love a superstar. I consider him an all-star, but I consider LeBron and Kyrie superstars. So they had two superstars, but that's not a super team. So he only had a super
Bosh
team.
was never a superstar. Chris Bosh was never a superstar. He was an all-star.
Kyrie was never.
You cannot be a superstar and you cannot make the playoff.
How's Kyrie a superstar? That's why I'm listening.
He can make the playoffs either.
Because he can lead a team. He can successfully lead a team as a number one option.
When?
He definitely did it in Boston.
No, he didn't.
No, he didn't do that 2016 or before. So he wasn't a super. By your example and definition, he wasn't a superstar, like you just said. Because he didn't do that until he got to Boston.
He's proven it.
So he just proven it in your mind. He's a superstar. He didn't prove it on the basketball court.
Yeah, that's fine. Downgrade everybody that played with LeBron. All right, so
no, I'm not downgrading. I'm objective with anybody. No. I think a lot of players are superstars. I don't think.
Again, but what year was that he was successful in? That he was the number one. He was successful
when he was in the playoffs. When he led his team to a playoff.
So all you gotta do is lead your team to a playoffs, and that's considered successful as a number one. Correct?
It's successful, yeah.
Okay.
So why was it? Okay, go ahead, Josh. My bad.
So Scottie
number ones on
Scottie Pippen is that, right? So Scottie Pippen is that, correct?
Yes.
Paul Gasol is that, correct?
Yes.
Steve Nash is that, correct?
Yes.
Dwight Howard is that, correct?
Yes.
All right. Yeah. Eddie
Lamar
Jones made
Odom in Miami.
Lamar Odom is that? Yeah, because he made the playoffs
in Miami. He was the number one
in Miami, and he made the
playoffs. He was number one.
And they made the playoffs.
No, he didn't do it.
Well, why not?
Why not? Finals MVP too.
Why not?
No, I wouldn't give it to Lamar Odom. No.
Why not? He fit your criteria.
He's not a number one.
He was a number one in Miami.
He was number one with the Miami.
He was number one in Miami, and they made the playoffs.
Before he went to the Lakers.
That's the facts.
No. Who was?
So this is my point.
Who was?
No, you're not
about to run from this question. You're not about to run from this question. Who was?
Exactly, man.
What in Miami when they went to the playoffs?
03.
2003. Before he went
to the title. You can say Lamar was, but I don't.
I'm sorry, 04. 2004.
You can say Lamar was. You think Lamar's a superstar? I'm agreeing I'm agreeing that he's not.
No. We're trying to tell you that your criteria says he is.
Yeah,
your criteria says he is.
Yeah, but there's no absolutes. There's always an exception to the rule.
Always. So you're not all right. So when you come up here and speak, you don't speak in absolute. You want to call yourself intelligent. You just say things just to say things. You just say things just to say things. When we tell you that these guys are all when we tell you these guys are all NBA players, that's validity. That's credibility. Those are actual valid points to prove why these guys are great. When we go to the stats, it tells us that because again, our eye test tells us how good Lamar Odom was. Your eye test don't.
Yeah, he was good. He's not a superstar though.
Again, by your criteria, he's a superstar. We don't go by superstars. We go by your. Again, listen. We go by whether you made the All NBA team or the All Defensive team. Were you a Sixth Man of the Year? Were you the Defensive Player of the Year? Were you the rebounding champ? Were you the scoring champ?
And guess what? I respect that.
Came up here and said he's not a super team now. So. Yeah. Carry on. Go ahead. Keep going.
Three superstars in their prime, proven number ones. Yeah, the Heat was a super team for sure.
Paul Gasol wasn't a proven number one.
Yeah.
So that would make Kobe's team a superstar team.
No, I said three. I said three of those.
Lamar Odom's a proven number one. He was the number one in Clippers and in Miami.
No, he wasn't a superstar.
Wait. Hold on.
You said number one. You said number one.
Wait. Can I ask another question?
For each player. Different criteria.
That's what I'm trying to ask.
Yeah.
So in 2017.
That's
so
why
in 2017,
sturdy man. We really can have a conversation with this guy because he's gonna keep flip flopping.
No. I'm confirming with this. I'm gonna confirm with this question.
Everything I'm saying is well documented. I haven't flip flopped on anything. Everything.
No, that's what I'm trying to see. That's what I'm asking.
It's definitely documented. It is definitely documented.
I know, but that's what I'm trying to confirm with this next question. So, do you consider the 2017 Warriors a super team?
So that's the team with Kevin Durant.
Yes, 2017.
That depends on if you consider Clay a superstar.
I'm asking you, Mel. I'm asking you, Mel. By your definition that you just explained.
Clay hasn't proven that he.
So they're not so he's not a superstar. So you don't consider that a super team. Just say that.
No, he hasn't.
No, do you consider that team a super team? That's what I'm asking.
Listen,
Clay's
not a proven number one. However, do I think he could be a number one in his prime? It's possible. So I wouldn't argue anyone that said that the 2017 Warriors was a super team. I wouldn't argue that. And if they said
so, Mel, that's what the inconsistency is, brother. Because remember, you didn't use a hypothetical when it came to Kyrie in 2016. You didn't use a hypothetical when it came to the Heat. So if you didn't use a hypothetical when it came to the Heat, why would you use a hypothetical when it comes to the Warriors? And that's what I mean by consistency, brother.
That's because Clay hasn't ever been a number one on the team and showed
exactly. So it didn't adhere to your definition, so there's no hypothetical need.
Oh, you would have a conversation with me and stop doing all this screaming.
No, I wouldn't, because you're
you would
lying.
have a conversation with me.
I don't have conversations with liars. I expose liars.
That's okay. All right.
How do you tell somebody how to be
saying that there's 16 superstars a year? Just if you lead your team and make the playoffs, you're a superstar? Like, this is the first time I heard of this before.
No, I only think that they're the top 10 players in the league are superstars.
So now it's different criteria.
So when was Chris Bosh ever? When was Chris Bosh ever a top 10 player in the NBA?
When he was the year he joined Miami, when he was with the
Raptors.
Come
on.
Come on now. He couldn't even make the playoffs.
He was top 10 player.
2 years
come on.
The playoffs.
But listen,
2010, you have Kobe Bryant, Kevin Garnett, LeBron James, Dwayne Wade, Dwight Howard. All 5 of those were above Chris Bosh. You have Carmelo Anthony above Chris Bosh. You have Dirk, Tim Duncan, all above, so that's 8. You got Amari Stoudemire, who's above Chris Bosh.
I wouldn't go that far. I would say Chris Paul. Just around that.
Paul, yeah, that's not like he wasn't a top 10 player.
He wasn't a top 10. Come on, man.
The Miami Heat was not a super team by your definition. Somebody who lead their team into the playoffs that wasn't Bosh. A top 10 player that wasn't Bosh.
That's why I think. Hold on. That's why I think it's disingenuous, Mel. Because hold on. I gotta say it slow. That's why I think it's disingenuous a little bit, Mel. Because when you say Kyrie was a superstar, you can't say because he didn't do what you said that was proven till after 2016. So how is he? He wasn't a superstar in 2016.
Are you disagreeing that Kyrie's a superstar? If you are, then okay, I'm fine with that. Do you disagree that Kyrie's a superstar?
No, we disagree.
No, I disagree. No,
your criteria.
Mel,
do you think Kyrie's a superstar? Do you think Kyrie's a superstar?
I disagree with your definition. Hold on.
T-Perfect. Is Kyrie ever a superstar?
Mel, you gotta let me answer your question, brother. If I use your definition, no, Kyrie's not a superstar.
No,
he's not. Okay,
by your definition, he's not a superstar.
Sturdy, you've done this long enough.
What year did Kyrie ever become a superstar?
Oh,
there we go. That's it. 2019. There we go.
So 2019. After he played with LeBron.
After he was with LeBron. Yes.
No,
after he already made 2 All-Stars. After he made 2 All-Stars. Matter of fact, after he made 5 All-Stars.
But Mel, how was he a superstar before then when he didn't do it?
Thank you. He didn't do it. Exactly. He didn't do it.
That's what I'm asking. That's what we asking.
Exception to every rule. Sometimes it just like LeBron. When did LeBron? By my definition, when did LeBron James become a superstar? Because he missed the playoffs his first 2 years.
2006. By your definition.
So his second year he wasn't a superstar. That's what you're saying.
No, by your definition. I'm just using your definition.
Your definition, dude. Your definition.
There's no absolute. Any definition has an exception to the rule.
Brandon.
But how many exceptions? That's what I'm saying, Mel. There's a lot of exceptions.
This guy's
a lot of exceptions, Mel. That's what it appears to be.
Sturdy. This guy's an exception. This guy's an exception. This guy's.
There's no absolutes, man. Y'all.
No, I agree.
How can you go back and forth so much?
No, Mel. No, Mel. I'm not trying to debate with you because this was debate. It wouldn't last as long. But I'm saying, I'm just. Yeah, go ahead.
Say one thing.
Go ahead, John.
You've asked great questions that you got not one answer from him from. You've asked straight to the point questions that he's not directly answered from you. So when you repeated your questions to him, he's not directly answered your questions.
Which questions was that, John?
So don't believe your questions wasn't great questions. Yeah. Your questions were great. And I think it was so direct and I think it was so on point that how can you not answer the question directly? But what I've noticed that he could move the goalpost great. He's very calm and moving that goalpost. So don't frustrate yourself and asking him those questions